Video is brought to you by BetUS. Use promo code Iceman. You're going to get 125% deposit bonus, matching your initial deposit. Only available in US, Canada, and Europe. Make sure you use promo code Iceman. All right. So I got some questions from you guys, and let's get into it. So, the first question here. Can Paddy the Baddy Pimblett break into the top 15 in his division? So let's take a look. So Paddy the Baddy Pimblett currently fighting at a lightweight. Now he's one of the bigger names, and he's a fighter that the UFC is going to want to push, especially in that English market. Now let's see the lightweight division here. So lightweight division, if you can see here on my left, no champion, but Charles Oliveira, of course, we know is the rightful champion in that division. So let's take a look. Paddy the Baddy, he's not ranked here, so we're not going to give him any top 5 guys. Let's just keep those guys away. Even top 10 between 6 and 10 is, that's tough, but now between 10 and 15 ranked, now those are the guys that you're going to see Paddy the Baddy have to fight soon in order to break into that top 15. And looking at the top 15 in the division in lightweight, Paddy the Baddy can't beat anybody. I mean, his best bet is maybe Dan Hooker. Look, so Damir Ismagulov ranked 15. Damir Ismagulov will just crush Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. So will Jalen Turner. Dan Hooker, that'll be a good one. Conor McGregor, they wouldn't do that. Not just yet. That would be actually cool though. Conor McGregor, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. I mean, obviously Paddy's not there yet, but in the near future, that could be a good pay-per-view buy. Tony Ferguson, who knows what's going on with Tony. He's got multiple straight losses. Armin and Gamrot's got a fight upcoming, but Armin Sarukian, he'll kill Paddy. Dos Anjos, I think, beats Paddy. Viziv kills him. And Dariush, bad matchup for Paddy the Baddy as well, because Paddy likes to use jiu-jitsu. So, dude, if you're Paddy the Baddy, I think you got to think to cut to 145, dude, because 155 is stacked. So, no, I don't see Paddy the Baddy breaking into the top 15 anytime soon, just not with his skill set. His ground game's okay. Striking needs a lot of work. And, yeah, I don't see him breaking into the top 15 anytime soon. Next question. How stacked is UFC 280 the most stacked card of the year? And I think so. I think by a long shot. I'm going to just switch here. Let's see this. So UFC 280 takes place in October, I believe, October 22nd. That is the Charles Oliveira Islam Makhachev fight. Now, this is not just your average pay-per-view. This pay-per-view is stacked, probably the most stacked that the UFC has made this year. Check this out. So we got Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev. That's the fight, of course, the world wants to see. Who's the best lightweight fighter? Next, you got Aljamain Sterling takes on TJ Dillashaw for the bantamweight title, another title fight. So that's 2 title fights. It's crazy. Now you got Sean Brady, undefeated, taking on Bilal Muhammad. Great matchup. Then, of course, another fight that the fans are going to go crazy for is Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan. Peter Yan fighting, early on the card compared to what he's used to in a co-main event or main event spot. So you don't really see Peter Yan there too much. And now look at this. Beneil Dariush takes on Gamrot. Jesus. This card is stacked. Marina Rodriguez, Amanda Lemos. I'm not into the female fights too much, but, that's a good fight. And look at this. Zubaira, Khabib's cousin, the guy who jumped in the cage and punched Conor in the head during that whole Dylan Dennis rumble after the Khabib fight. Zubaira is good. He's taking on the Brazilian 12-1 Lucas Almeida. That's a good fight, man. And then our boy Chao Bohala. We all know how high I've been on him, coming up from the Contender Series. He's wicked, dude. So he's also fighting on that card. And our boy Muhammad Makayev. This guy is for real. He's also on the card, man. This card is stacked, dude, from top to bottom. I mean, these prelims are main card fights on, like, dude, you could put Chao Bohala versus Muradov on a fight night main card. He's a fight night main event. I'd tune in for that. It's crazy. Even Gamrot and Beneil Dariush, you could put that on a fight night main event. Even Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan, that's a fight night main event right there, dude. The fact that they're all on the pay-per-views, crazy, buddy, crazy. Can't wait for that. Another question: what do you think about Rahman pulling out of the Jake Paul fight? Most of you guys know I don't give a shit about Jake Paul. Literally don't care. Next question. Dana gives Nelk $250K. Yeah, did see that. And a lot of people were getting mad. Dana White gives Nelk guys $250. I mean, first of all, it does look bad. I'm not going to lie. At the end of the day, it's Dana's money. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. $250K to him is like $20 to one of us. Now, that being said, when you're in a position like Dana White and, you're getting all this backlash and hate for underpaying your athletes, and then you're giving $250K, which is like, 5 fight night bonuses, $50K each is a fight night bonus. You're giving $250K to the Nelk boys. And then you've seen him in the interview. He's like, oh, you should see how much the Nelk boys do for the UFC. And, I could see that. I could see the Nelk boys bringing in a huge following. Those guys are super famous. So I can see them bringing a young fan base into watching the UFC. Now, that being said, if you're going to give them $250K and, you guys are friends, you probably shouldn't be so public about it, especially in this day and age where fighters are super underpaid compared to other professional sports. So, but it is what it is. I mean, if you're Dana White, you can fucking go throwing all your money if you want down the drain. It is what it is. And the other questions. No other questions, but I do have some possible breaking news. So this is just speculation. This is not guaranteed happening. This is just rumors, and that's all it is, rumors. Just like the rumors with Hamzat and Nate Diaz back before, they ended up being true. Hopefully this one ends up being true as well. So if you guys don't know, the UFC 281, so the one after this one in Abu Dhabi, takes place in New York City, Madison Square Garden. They haven't announced a fight for that. However, Dana recently said in an interview that Conor McGregor will be looking at a return at, the end of the year, three quarters of the end of the year, whatever he said. So that makes me think that Conor McGregor is going to be fighting at UFC 281 in New York City. And you might be asking, okay, well, who's he fighting? And the answer is Justin Gaethje. That's what the rumor is. Everyone else in that top 10 is pretty much booked up. You got Chandler, Dustin Poirier talking shit. They're not booked, but I think the UFC is probably going to go that way. At least they should. But man, UFC 281, that is stacked, brother. Stacked card. So if they can put Conor and Justin on the next card after the 280 card, that is just super stacked. That's going to be cool, man. I mean, obviously just speculation, but I could see them putting him against Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje seems a little quiet right now. Maybe he knows something about this fight, so he doesn't seem to be, asking the UFC about fights, and he's not as vocal as he usually is, and the rumors and everything sort of just guiding into place. Conor McGregor, Justin Gaethje, Madison Square Garden, and that end of the year card. I see it happening. And who do I think is going to win? I think that's a great matchup for Conor McGregor. I mean, Justin Gaethje, great striker, heavy hands. I think Conor McGregor has got better hands than Justin Gaethje. I'm not sure if they're as heavy as Justin Gaethje's, but I think he's the better striker. He's definitely more technical and has got better hands on the feet. Now, Justin Gaethje has wicked leg kicks. However, it's going to be hard for him to land those leg kicks on a Conor McGregor because Conor McGregor fights from southpaw. So it's going to be hard for him to kick the outside leg when the outside leg is not available like it is with an orthodox fighter, and Justin Gaethje likes to fight orthodox. So he does have problems with southpaws, and Conor McGregor being a wicked southpaw, I think that's the matchup the UFC is going to want to go. Or maybe a Tony Ferguson and just give Conor, an easy warm-up fight going back. But yeah, any other questions, just message me on Instagram or Twitter, and hopefully I can get back to it. I get a lot of messages, so I can't get to them all, but I'll try to get to the ones I can. And yeah, out.